Hi Gemini, welcome back. This is Cusp of Beauty Tarot. Thanks for being here. We're here to do your August 2019 reading for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. August. So this is going to be for you and the person that you're thinking about, whoever's on your mind at this time, whoever you've come to this reading to check out. You're going to be on this side. They'll be on this side. But as you know, with many of these readings, you can always change that around, change the actors around. They're both actors in your same spiritual journey here. It's just you'll identify with one more than the other. So we'll see what this says. It's Gemini. You're over here. You see your person as this energy. You feel this way about them. They are here. You see them. They see you, in this way. And they feel this way about you. The collective energy for the two of you, obstacles, advice, and potential outcome. The potential outcome can always be changed by free will. The bottom of the deck is the Knight of Cups. This is the Fountain Tarot, by the way. And the bottom of the deck being the Knight of Cups, I would say during the August 2019 period, it's very likely, Gemini, that there's a certain level of romance in the air between one or both of you, thinking about love, thinking about a love offer, thinking about who is your ideal partner, assessing who the ideal partner is. In this state, the Knight of Cups actually is dreamy because it looks kind of flaky dreamy to me, even more than a typical kind of, knight on the white horse kind of thing, which can be sort of flirty dreamy. This person is not even holding their cup, offering their cup. They're sitting with their cup on their head. So it's almost like they're being a little goofy. So you might have a period during this month where Gemini, you're actually, for you especially, you're leaning more on the side of being goofy in love or having giddy feelings for somebody. So that would be unusual for you because, I know you have more in your chart than Gemini, but Geminis tend to live more in their head than in their emotions. So it should be, interesting to see what else shows up here. So your energy right now is the Eight of Wands. Maybe you have a lot going on, Gemini. Maybe you're moving fast right now. You're in a place where you're juggling many projects. Maybe you're creating, building, doing, which is great. But traveling, you might be having a lot of travel during this time of August 2019. The other thing to me, though, is the dimensions in this picture say to me that these are coming at you. I could probably end up reading these as these rods and spheres of light are shooting out from the middle. But the way the shading is going in these wands, it reads to me like they're coming at you if you're the center of this vortex here. Like they're coming in at you. So it would also mean to me that you might be in a situation where there's communication coming at you fast. You might be on the receiving end of some texts, voicemail messages, emails, whatever. Somebody might be reaching out to you and communicating. Maybe it's somebody that you haven't heard from recently, but suddenly you're hearing that. And the other option is for some of you that you might have multiple options, maybe not just one. The way you see the person that you're thinking about is interesting, though, because they're showing up as kind of confident and separate. The Nine of Coins, they're kind of doing well. You see them as being abundant and doing well and standing great on their own. Maybe you're questioning if this person needs you or is thinking about you because you see them being very self-sufficient right now. The Nine of Coins is that. The Nine of Coins has reached a point of achievement and is comfortable in his or her own skin and is doing well. The way you feel about the person is the King of Swords. So maybe you, and this is, this could be a Gemini, Aquarius, or, Libra energy, but the way you feel about the person is a bit more mental, logical, less emotional, or you're striving for that. You're keeping your feelings more to yourself. You're thinking about it more logically. You're assessing things, pros, cons. How's it really working? You're feeling in the control of things. You want to be in the control seat of this relationship. So you're definitely, I think, feeling that way, which is good. Good for you, because you're feeling in control. I don't know what that's yielding and bringing for you in this relationship. We'll see. The person, interesting. The person is in the Queen of Swords energy. So you're feeling King of Swords, but they're actually embodying Queen of Swords. So in many respects, you two might be mirroring each other. Your person might be trying to stay calm, cool, collected, is assessing as well, is very acutely staying poised with her sword or his sword, ready to cut any crap out of this picture that does not make sense for him or her anymore. Often we refer to the Queen of Swords as a breath of fresh air. She can see things so clearly that she can cast, crisp illumination on a situation, good, bad, or indifferent. She has tended to be someone who's lived a certain complex experiences. She's experienced the ups and downs of life. She may have experienced some challenges in life, but her experience has brought her acute wisdom and vision. And in this situation, your person is definitely ready to wield her knowledge and wield her wisdom, or his. The way your person sees you is the Knight of Wands. So they may see you a bit more frivolous than they are right now, which is really funny. You may not be showing up that way, and you are trying to be King of Swords with your feelings, or you're feeling that. But they see you as a bit more, they see you as attractive. They're attracted to you, but they don't know if they can count on you. They may not know if you're going to stick around. They may not know where your head is at, if you're just kind of coming in for fun, or if you're coming in for more than that. So that's how they see you. The way they feel about you is their feelings coming from their end is the Hermit. So if they haven't figured this out as the Queen of Swords, that they're sitting in that energy, they may be taking that wisdom but trying to add to it. They may be taking what they already know and still need to do more reflection. They feel they need to assess the situation and do more reflection. It's very similar to the read I just did for Pisces in some respects. The energy sitting between the two of you, is the Lovers. So there is a Lover's energy. They're like, if you can see this imagery, the two figures are touching hands within this bubble. Really kind of beautiful. And I think that's growing something. To me, it's like, what are you doing in there? The energy between the two of you is, we're in this together, and what are we doing with it? There's this intense energy, and what are we doing with it? Potential obstacle in this love connection and this maybe karmic connection. The obstacle is, how do we get what we need? How do we go to Six of Swords, which is moving out of any chaos or roller coaster that we've been experiencing? How do we stay in this boat together and row on to calmer waters? It's an obstacle for us to do that right now. So whatever you're experiencing and what you're assessing and trying to figure out is how do we do that? Both of you are struggling to do that quite a bit right now. And maybe to do with the fact that you see them as the Knight of Wands, so you're not trusting. They see you as the Nine of Coins, and they see you removing yourself a bit, being more solo. And honestly, that could be because you're not sure, because you see them as the Knight of Wands, if they're going to be a player, or are they going to be serious? Are they just having fun with you? What's the deal? The advice for you would be Seven of Coins. Absolutely. Just what we were just saying. Take a pause. Be patient. Assess things. Seven of Coins is always the person in some version of the image. The person is deciding if they should just plant one more plant, if they should put one more seed in the ground, if they should put one more disc on the tree. They've got 6 on there and they're debating on the 7th. Are you going to be investing more energy? It's a pause. It's an assessment. Hermit. It's a pause. It's an assessment. Very aligned. But I will say this is a deep connection. It's a soul connection for whatever reason. Wow. Wow. Oh my God. I'm blown away. So the energy between the two of you right now is the Lovers. The potential outcome is the Fountain. That's the unique card in this deck. It's a collective union. It's like a universal collective consciousness union. And it really goes beyond 2 bodies, 2 humans. It's really on a spiritual level. So I'd have to say for many of you Geminis reading with me, there's an element for a decent number of you that is soulmate sort of twin flame related. At the heart of things, you're here for a reason. You're here for a reason with this person. And when that happens, it's always for spiritual growth. And when that happens, we don't really grow without challenge. So there's no question that you're calling up some mirroring triggers with each other. And in this reading, I reversed it in the middle somewhere, and I have to apologize. Your person is assessing if you're coming or going, if they can trust you. They are attracted to you, but they're going off to assess. But your advice is also to assess. 7 of Coins. Okay, so it isn't that you're going off to assess and that you're wondering if they're a player. They're actually wondering if you're in it for the long haul, Gemini. So they just don't know where you stand. And what I'm getting is neither of you knows where the other stands. You do know that you feel a deep love connection, soul connection, and ultimately you might be able to have a union with this. It's getting past the bumps in the road. So you both are going to go through a period in August of assessment. You're going to be trying to balance your emotions with your logic, for sure. King of Swords, Queen of Swords. And right there, I mean, obviously when I see a couple like this, to me, it's always kind of at least at a minimum, a soulmate couple here. And for this month, union is possible. You're going to have to get some bumps in the road, evaluate. You be patient. They're going to have to reflect. And you'll see where it goes. I mean, there's going to be some conversation. There's going to be some reconnecting, absolutely. Let's just see. Wow. What's the nature of them seeing you as a Knight of Wands? That's what I want to know. Why does your person see you as a Knight of Wands? There's something they don't think they know. You might have held something back. Something might have recently been revealed. There's a piece of information they don't know about you, or they have a fear. And it's causing them to wonder about the trust, or see you and wonder, are you in it, to commit or not? So that's what I'm seeing. Anything else? They're wondering about something they don't know. I don't know if there's some other relationship, partnership structure that they feel is a mystery or a secret. There's a secret about a relationship, but it's created angst for them. And that's what's causing a pause. What needs to happen for the Fountain, this reunion and this collective, consciousness, spiritual union. I mean, you're going to figure that out. But I just want to see if there's any other final message here. Interesting. A change is going to happen. You're going to have to get past some betrayal. A betrayal might have happened. But this is an affirmation that the underlying energy is a Knight of Cups, Knight of Cups. Someone is going to be generous enough to extend an offer and get past the rough point. It's going to happen. There could be something looming that's a mystery that may have been a betrayal that's making your person wonder if you hurt their feelings, but they're wondering. Lovers. So there's a lot of affirmation here. I wish you luck with this. I know it's leaving you off a little bit on an edge, but I think what it's really saying is there's no doubt there is a connection, a karmic or soulmate connection, and maybe even a twin flame relationship for many of you, or some of you, because it's not that common, truthfully. But you're going to have to figure out, have some kind of honest conversation eventually, because they have their concerns about you. Okay, and I think that'll happen because look at this. What's really possible is this, the fountain. Amazing. Amazing, amazing. And there's the infinity sign. So, you know, what can I say? All right, Gemini, hope you enjoyed. Please comment if anything made sense. I'm almost forgetting all the messages already, but I know there are some in there that are really important about your connection, what's possible, and figuring this out. An offer of love is coming from one or both of you to figure this out and be generous enough to work through, you know, what you're evaluating, both of you. You're evaluating, they're evaluating. Okay? Mirror, mirror, mirror. Anyway, enjoy your August, and we'll see you here soon. Thank you.